So guys, we're back. I took the phone out of the cover that automatically comes with it in the casing. Standard little cover, very nice. It also has this little needle to help take out the SIM card slot. This one I couldn't find yesterday when I packed it because it was hiding inside of here, inside the readme folder. So it's a little instruction manual. It basically says, boom, about the phone's outer specs, how to install the SIM card, and also the fact that it says about recycling, but more I'm thinking about the water repellent. I was comparing this Motorola Edge against the new iPhone 2020 SE model, and that one was actually waterproof, so that was a big plus with that one, but that was pretty much the only plus besides it being an iPhone. So hence one more reason I chose, well, I just chose this one. This one has all over better specs and bigger screen, and I like that. It also has a NFC reader up here somewhere, and I thought I wanted to show you when it turns on. The SIM cards are not in, they are in the current phone I'm filming with, duh. So it's just so you know. And boom, there you go. Look at that color. Vibrates when it turns on. Powered by Android, zoom effect activated. Okay, enough of that. Look. Alright, and this sides. This phone is good. I really like the sides here. My friend called it a shift side. I call it waterfall screen, but you know, to each their own. I turned the phone on yesterday and put it up for the Wi-Fi, so it was easier to show everything today, to check it out. And of course when I turned it on, it came with that full introduction on. One moment, I'm gonna put in the code. Boop, 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 boop. There you go. But in general, when you turn it on, it came all that introduction, how to use the phone and everything. I didn't really go through it. I was just gonna check yesterday, so you know. I like this effect. When you shift the screen, then the water in the background, it's automatically installed, by the way. Its default is moving waves. Yes. Alright, enough of that. Let's go and check the settings. So I have a boyfriend, and he asked me about, yesterday when I talked to him, he asked me, what about the sides of the Edge? Can it do that shifty things that when you put it upside down on a phone and there comes like a notification, you get light stripes or whatever here? And I was like, honestly, I don't know. I assume, but we have to check. So we're checking now. It has NFC, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, all the regular stuff. It can take up to 5G connection. So if you got that, that is super. My old phone, the one I'm filming with, alright. My own phone that I'm filming it cannot take that, so there's been some places where, you know, I wish to have better connection, and this one supports it, so I look forward to try that. I talk a lot. Okay, let's check it out. Location, 7 apps has access. Let's find this plate there. Alright. Brightness level, adaptiveness, styles, wallpaper, dark theme. Here you go. Edge light. Show edge lighting for alerts, notifications, and more. And that one is on, and it specifically says that when your phone will ring or get other notification, even upside down, you can see it as on the picture. So that is cool. Let's check the setting for that. Alarms, app notification, full brightness. Only show when the screen is facing down. I think we're gonna do that. Turn off for scheduled period. Maybe. Start at 10 p.m. and ends at 9 a.m. That sounds perfect. I like sleeping in the morning. Okay, I'm gonna put it down for security reasons because I'm a fumble finger. And well, since it is not waterproof or has any protective Gorilla Glass on the top yet, then yeah, don't want to risk breaking it. Alright, it also has edge displays like this. Edge display is technically what it means that when apps are on the phone, it will also display on the curved edges. It gives a more, you can say, full experience of both the edges, like of the form of the screen, but it also gives a full experience, like, of style. It really looks stylish with the apps when they're here, just like here, see? They're like there. Normally they will be like maybe in here, but instead they start all the way out here, actually on the edge. So it really maximizes the space on the phone, on the screen, and it makes it like just nice. Alright, I'm pretty like the dark theme. I mean, you know, dark theme from Facebook, whatever, whatnot. And let's see how it looks in dark theme phone. Yes, people. It gives quite a lot more reflectiveness, so that is one. But I don't mind that, to be honest. It's alright, because dark theme just pique up my interest, and it makes it more comfortable for the eyes. Less bright in the eyes and more contrast, so it's easier to see the apps. Well, for me anyway. Something you might have noticed when you look here, there is no back button. Normally there would be a back button here, a home button, and maybe even where you can go in and see what open tabs you have. It's not. There is not this function on the phone, not what I found yet. And I really miss that, where you can see how many tabs you open. Maybe they automatically closed, but I never trust that function in phones, because with all my old ones, that function was like, they didn't really close. They were just standby in the background and took a lot of battery. So to get back to home screen, you cannot push back anywhere, but you take this one and swipe it up. And now you see we have a little blinking dot down here. Let's try see what happens to turn there. Alright. New gesture navigation. Now you can get around your phone quickly and easy with gesture navigation. See how it works. Let's do that. Learn how to navigate with simple gestures. Swipe up to go to home screen. See recent apps. Swipe up from the bottom of the screen and hold. Oh, okay, alright, so that's how you open it. That's gonna come in handy. Gonna try that. Go back by swiping from the middle of the left to the right. Okay, so go back is technically this one. Oops. And that is the standard tone for the phone giving you a notification. Yeah, alright. So let's try that recent. Alright, there you go. And you just swipe off to close them. I hope that will keep working. Why is it not working now? Oh, it's just fumble fingers. Go back, we learned that switch between the apps. Swipe left or right at the bottom of the screen. Alright. Launch assistant. We don't need that. Well, I don't anyway. But, well, in general, you're all set here. It's really nice and easy, and it's funny little pictures it shows. Look at the waves. Oh, so funny. And there's, of course, the Android standard here. The apps, you can swipe up without touching that one. And this is the standard installed apps. Just one screen. There is not a lot of it you can do much about. I mean, personally, I find iPhone and Android, everyone has too many pre-installed apps that you cannot remove. And then, of course, there's those people who say, you just have to root it. But hey, guys, if you root your phone, guarantee disappears. So, don't do it, okay? Maybe you can do it when the phone is already expired for guarantee. But me, personally, hella no. I have a terrible track record with electronics, and I can destroy it without rooting it, so no need to try and mess with that too, right? So anyway, there you go, guys. That's pretty much it. Let's see. What else? Well, look at that effect. Look at the side here. When I pull, the side gets used. Zoom, 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 zoom. So cute. I really like these edges. What I also like is the whole screen go all the way up around the selfie camera. On my old phone, the one I'm using, there's like whole area from here to here is just black. And the same is like from here to here. So on this phone I'm sitting filming right now, even though the phone is actually a bit broader this way, then it's just smaller screen because there's those edges, kind of like old TVs. Look like that. Just edge, 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 edge. Where the new flat screens has, you know, more invisible edges. Gives more experience. I mean, I am looking so forward to get experience in full in this. I already tested the camera a little. Let's check the photos just to show. Alright, back on the sync. Okay, I gotta do that too. But, for example, here is a picture I took today. Yeah, don't mind the mess. I am decluttering my apartment, you know, getting a little bit crazy here on the coronavirus quarantine, but... And yes, I'm in quarantine because I was traveling. Okay, right, back was that way. So, but I'm gonna upload the videos and photos later to compare with the old Motorola 2019 model. And yes, I know that sounds crazy that I bought a phone last year and already now bought a new one, but, well, this Motorola E5 I'm using is technically really, I'm sorry Motorola, this is gonna sound mean, but it's kind of crappy because it keeps freezing. I mean, I pre-installed maybe 10 apps and it just lags a lot. Even videos is, yeah, it's not that good. And the camera in the old Motorola only works well when there's sunlight, so. But this one, it should be good. Anyway, there's a lot of talk. Unlock assistant features. Well, that's interesting. So, there's not much else to say, not much else to do. There's the power button and the sound button. Only 2 buttons actually, really nice. But this phone feels really good in hand. I am a quite petite woman. Well, maybe medium height, but I have petite hands, I'm being told. My friends are teasing me. And this phone really feels good in my hand. Like, I can reach from one end to another, which is quite important. I haven't thought about that before when buying phones. I just usually bought the cheapest. But the one I'm using now to film is only like, what, maybe like a couple millimeters bigger, like 3-4, but those small millimeters, plus it has square edges, the one I'm filming with, thus that I can't reach all the screen, so I get stuck like halfway. But here I can actually reach, which is gonna make it way easier to navigate. It feels more comfortable. It's a little heavy, I agree, but it's smooth without being slippery. And this is without the cover, by the way. And also it's like, it feels safe and it feels really comfortable because of the rounded edges, which is very important for someone who is a mongrel with hand movement and can't barely figure out how to carry a plate without smashing sometimes. I'm really foolish like that. But look at that, it goes all the way. Oh no, you can see me. I look horrible, morning hair and stuff. And of course it has the standard features up here, battery, whatever that is. Oh, auto rotate, of course, flashlight, all those things. And there you go, screencasting. Ooh, that's gonna be interesting. Alright guys, not much else to tell, much else to say. I charged it yesterday, it was really fast, and when it's charged, it looks really cool. I can show you, like, I'm gonna take an if you push the power button, by the way, it comes a screenshot function. Emergency 2, power off and restart. I'm gonna power it off and I'm gonna put it in the charger so you can see. Like, it's maybe overrated for some, but for me it means a lot, like that my phone clearly shows me when it's charging and how much is charged. Some of the phones I had were like, one moment, I'm gonna need woohoo, supercharger. Pretty long, like standard. Maybe it's not long for some, but it's long for me. But some of the other phones I had anyway, when they charging, I had to turn it like kind of on, and I would only see in a little corner where it charged, where it says how much is charged. But this one, by the way, also have a, I think it's called USB-C type. It's supposed to be the new type that most phones should get from now on, so can use charger for everything. So it's a bit bigger than the mini USB, but it works. And there's no way of putting it wrong, because it fits like this way and it fits the other way, so that's pretty nice. Boom, put the charger in. There you go, easy display to show that it's charging. Really a function that I like, since on my old, as I said, boom, hey, look at that. On my old phone, it shows only with a little sign up here, so I would have to turn it on and off to check it. See, this is sweet. It looks so cool. So this one also shows like it's charging, and I have not yet checked actually. I should have checked that yesterday. When it's just laying, it turns off, but then when I push it, it comes the light, and I don't know if the light changes compared to how fully charged it is. Maybe like now it's blue, maybe it's red when it's low, I don't know, but I will check. And I will add it in the comments. So guys, that was all for my rambling. Sorry for so much lolly talk, diggly daggly. Anyway, enjoy your day, and yeah, see ya.